Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Kazimi, the Love Doctor. Here on this channel, we'll discuss and work through matters of the heart. And while having our experiences here, we'll develop a deeper understanding of who we really are. The truth of love being revealed to us, reclaiming the pieces of ourselves that have been separated, divided, repressed, cut off, shut down. Come along as we raise our consciousness and our awareness of love and the power of it.
Welcome, beautiful loving hearts, to another reading with me, Kazimi. So I just want to put this out there real quick. Last night's reading that I put up like super early this morning, it was like I went back and forth about, whether I wanted to actually post it. And then this is the first time that I've ever done this. I actually listened to it before I posted it. So it's like I recorded it, and then it was like I went to sleep because it was like I'm like I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. And then it was like when I listened to it, when I woke up, cause I don't know, for some reason I've been waking up at like 4 in the morning, like 3:30 in the morning, 5 in the morning. It's like I'm waking up and I'm like going on with the rest of my day. And I remember when I used to get up at like 5 in the morning, and just going about my day. Well, not going about my day, but get my day started from that time and then go through the whole day into the night kind of thing. So it's like, I don't know. I just been, anyway, so I woke up and I decided to listen to it. And so I did, and I'm like, okay, this isn't bad. And it's like, not that I thought it was bad, it's just the energy that I was feeling from it. And it was like, I didn't want to, I know what I felt from it all. And it was like, as an empath, sometimes when it's particular energy or stuff's going on, and if you're an empath, you know what I'm trying to say here. It's like, to pick up energy and not, absorb it, or I'm trying to filter through it. And it's like, this is all happening in real time. And it's like, certain things come through, and it's like, okay, I'm going to just do this while I'm doing this. And, whatever happens. It's like, I just didn't want to, my mission is always to heal, to help other people. And I just didn't want it to feel like I was making a joke or making something funny or whatever. And it's like, that isn't funny. It's like, it's not funny. It's like, it's not funny. It's unfortunate and it's sad. And it's like, I guess when, when people are playing games and things are always a game, and it's always about, winning and, about self and self-serving. It's like, sometimes you gotta think about why that is and what's missing in that person that they feel that they have to be that, So it's like, I just wanted to make sure that I felt comfortable with it. But it's like, I couldn't help how it was coming out, because I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. Is this really happening? And it's like, it is happening. It is happening. What is happening is here, and what, and wow. And it was just like so much coming in. And it's like wow. So So as you can see, things are back to normal. It's like the cars wouldn't even let me do anything, or they weren't coming out. And I'm telling you, I was going through multiple decks as I was just talking, and I was just saying things out loud. And then once I got it out, it was like I was able to start to read it, and I'm like, why is this even happening? And it's just like, there's energies. Energy is real. The information is real. The communication is real. Now, we can ignore it. We can hold it to ourselves. We can act like we don't know. We can, most of us know. And it's like, you're not crazy. You're not, losing it. It's not all in your head. It's like, these things are real. Some people are more sensitive to energy than others. It's a skill to know what's what, to filter through this, and again, it's like, let's say if there's something that you pick up on, right? And you go to someone and you address it, and if they deny it and they're not truthful with you, it will appear that, that your intuition, that your gut, that your perceptive ability is, off. And it's like, for me, I've had to, be as clever as the energy that is, presenting and projecting what they want to be, seen and known. It's like, so I will withhold, and I will know certain things, and then I will say certain things to get them to share certain things or show certain things that they don't want to be seen in a sense. And it's like manipulation, people, when they hear the word manipulation, they think of it in like a negative way, and we only think of manipulation negatively. We all manipulate all day long, we all are doing those things, but some people are doing it in a, negative, way, and in a it's like, you almost have to be, and then that's what I learned through my experience with dealing with people that are like, like covert narcissists, all this underhanded stuff. And it's like, you do learn from being around those type of people, those type of beings, those type of energies. You learn from them, and it's like, yeah, you can't, and we all have the capacity to be slick and sly and finesse and do all that. And it's like, I'm not exempt from that. I just choose to stay in the light. I choose to use my gifts for, to help others or whatever. That doesn't have to be. That don't have to be. I choose that. I want that. Well, I do. God, I'm only allowed and are able to do these things, through God. So it's like, without that, I'm nothing, and I can't do anything, and I'm powerless and I'm helpless. So, without God. So it's like, I know that, and I don't get a chance to do things to people who I don't want to, but I never have been able to do that because karma comes back really quick for me. So it's like, I learned that when I was 17. So it's like, there's context to these things. Like, I learned when I was 17, when I tried to do something, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that again. And here's why. Because you have a purpose. You have a mission. There's things that you're supposed to do. There's things that have happened in my life that some people would deem as the end of the world for them, and they would never be able to move on or get past it or trust or believe, or it's like, I have taken those things and transmuted those experiences and made them work for me. You know, it's like I don't look at everything as negative or this was bad or this happened to me and why did this happen and all that stuff. It's like what do I need to see from this? You know, it's like in my younger days I was really different. You know, it's like, and you know, now I am who I am today, and it's like I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful, and it's only through, you know, time and age and wisdom and understanding and truth that I'm able to stand and speak and be someone that can be honest and truthful and speak with conviction and, you know, operate in the facts, and the facts are the facts, and that's that. Like, you know, as a Pisces sun, I am, you know, I am a dreamer. I use my imagination. I create. I'm a creative. I'm a creator. That's what I do. All right. I'm kind of glad that I got to stop right there. All right, let's, you know, back to, so that's what I do. That's who I am. And it comes down to, like, you know, I don't even remember where I was going at with that. That's why I was going to just leave it there. But, you know, I have always, you know, fought for the underdog. And, you know, I know what it feels like to lose. I know what it feels like to be put down and to be mistreated when you don't deserve that. And it's like, you know, the old me could only see when it was happening to others that, hey, I need to stand up for this. I need to correct this. And it was like when people would do things to me, I would just be like, all right, well, you know, maybe they don't mean what they did. People are human, and just, you know, you just gotta let people. It's like I used to just the one, I would just always give people the benefit of the doubt, even when they just I should have doubted. It's like what I realized was, you know, not everybody has my heart, and, you know, not everybody is going to receive it. And then I had to understand when they don't, why they don't. You know, I understand that I am a mirror. What you see in me, what reflects back at you, is who you are. What you project at me and what you want, that's how this works. You know, because I'm so that's part of my gift. That's part of who I am as being a mirror. It's like to be able to, well, God help me to know those things, but it's only through experience that I know why I was being attacked in certain ways and why people came at me in certain ways, or they wanted to, you know, possess or obtain or control, or, you know, it's like it was what was missing in them, you know, and they wanted to acquire me in some sort of way. And so in knowing that, I know what to look for. I know the signs before the signs are even showing up. You know, it's like I know the behavior. I know, you know, the history. It's like, and sometimes you just gotta let things play out. And it's like, I know that, you know, everything that's happening right now, even though you know, some people might perceive some things, it's like, you know, why is that happening? But it's like, for me, it's proving that nothing's changed. That I'm still who I was before, and I'm still who I am now. It doesn't matter where I go or who I meet, people will see me. You know, people will recognize me. People will respect me. People will love me. You know, that's all that I've known. But people that have gotten closer to me, once they see how this works behind the curtain, it's like that disturbs them. And then they don't know what to do with that. You know, it looks like one thing on the outside, but once you see behind the curtain, it's like that makes others uncomfortable, because in some instances my life looks easy, but I just understand how to manifest. You know, I create my own reality. So it's like, it's my reality and everybody else just lives in it. That's how I've gone through life. I know that this is just a projection. So whatever's happening, whatever's going on, I'm either creating it or someone's trying to shift something, and I need to be aware, and I need to watch, and I need to see what is going on. I gotta have eyes to see and ears to hear. I gotta be, use discernment. I gotta use my intuition, and you gotta be on point, especially when you're doing this. It's like once you step in and you're in it, there's no, I'll just worry about that later or whatever. It's like, no. Once you open yourself up to, and that's probably why people resist, their ego resists, because it's like they know that once you're in there, you're in there, and the things that you face and have to deal with, that's the real work, that's the real challenge, not none of this 3D stuff, going to work and, just all of those things don't really matter. It's like this is all a distraction, and we got to be aware of that. And things are now revealing that more than ever, because people thought it was still a game and thought they could still be out here playing around and mistreating people and abusing people and trying to trying to get over on people, using sex as a weapon, using emotions as a weapon to hurt other people and stuff. Like, that's a wrap. Like, that's a wrap. It's like if you're doing those things, it's gonna reverse. It's reversing. It's coming right back at you. It's like the delay, is before it was like some lag time. It's like now it's like, it's like we're not in 3D where stuff, can take a while and all that. It's like with these shifts that's going on, what you think, what you feel, the things that you say, all that matters, and it matters now more than ever. So we have the time to correct these things. We can fix this. It can be fixed, but people have to want to do that, and it's going to cause exposure and them being uncomfortable and doing things they've never done before, and it's going to be more work because they have so much to untangle and they have so much karmic debt that they have to pay back, either this lifetime or the next. And I'm not going to get into all that, but you got to do it now because you got to do it this time. So the window is closing. I don't even know if it's still open. I'm kind of just speaking in general as far as that's concerned, because I knew the urgency. The 6-6 portal, was open, and so now we've just come through that, and it was all these other things that were going on. I talked about an 18-and-a-half-year cycle that was closing out. So all of that stuff from 18-and-a-half years ago closed out like a few weeks ago. That's a lot of time. That's almost 20 years of whatever was going on, closing out for good. That means new experiences. That means, for some, if you were able to heed the call, if you were listening to, your internal GPS and knew that certain changes needed to happen, that you needed to separate yourself from certain people, and that you needed to change some things, people, places, and things. It's like it was a time of being protected and protecting yourself, spiritually, vibrationally, not even being in energy. If people can't rise up, if they can't vibrate, up to meet you, they have to stay where they are. And it can be painful, and it can be uncomfortable, and it can be, this is spiritual warfare. This is spiritual war going on with all of this stuff in between that people think is real, and it's not. This is not real. This is not real. It appears to be, because all of our senses, people are attached and feel and think that they are the body. All right, let's get to this. I just needed to say that. So I hope that you know that you can receive that. It's like, you know, that time was not a time to just be doing whatever still, and you know. So let's see what's going on here, because stuff goes in and out. It's like I'm doing different readings at different times to speak to different people, to speaking to who's gonna listen, who is listening. You know, an energy that might not hear this until 3 years from now. You know, I don't know. I'm just here doing it now. You know, people far and wide and everything in between. It's like, all right, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Yeah, and so based off of some of the things I just said, you know, there's isolation and sadness going on because stuff is still collapsing. Old timelines, or there's a lot of shifting, there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of what could be perceived as like chaos, and you know, you're being moved away and out of. So like, you know, accept the hurt, because that's the and the sadness, and move past it and through it as best you can, and try to shift your emotions, because that is a gift. The pain is a gift. That's giving you the opportunity to make a change. That's an opportunity. I deal with pain every single day, and it's a blessing. How many people would say that? And the type of pain that I deal with, and it appears like people wouldn't even know. They wouldn't even know. Yeah, feeling alone. It's okay. It's okay to feel alone. Sometimes we gotta just feel these things. We gotta just feel it. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. You gotta deal with it. You gotta face it. You gotta face it up front. You gotta deal with it. Feel through it. Feel through the pain. All right, I'm seeing painful memories. I'm scared of rejection. That's okay. That we all, no one wants to feel rejected. Nobody wants to feel that. And when we've been mistreated and we've been made to feel less than, you know, those experiences could feel like it's gonna break us, because it's triggering. It can remind us of the past and what we've had to endure, and sometimes you just have to face it. You don't know what's on the other side of that. You don't know why things are happening the way that they are. We have to be brave. We have to be courageous, and we have to conquer this. And I'm saying have to, because I know you don't want this. The way I've treated you was wrong. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. I wish I could be fully honest with you. It's like, people can hurt us, right? And we can be hurt. But see, what I realized is, it ain't about me. When somebody does something to me, it ain't about me. That's them. That's not my stuff. And we don't have to energy. When someone's trying to project their energy, they're trying to energy is so real, and we don't even realize that we are. You know, when you go back and forth with someone in an argument, they are trying to send the energy back to you, and then they would stir up whatever inside of you, and you try to send it back to them. It's like this back and forth of trying to send energy back. You can do the same thing with positive energy and positive reinforcement. You know what I did one time? This is good. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I would sit down, you know, cross-legged, right? And have someone sit in front of me cross-legged, right? And we would that one person would hold their arms open, stretched open, right? And the other person they could close their eyes or look at the person or whatever and just send energy. So they would push energy to them, positive energy, and fill that person up. That person would be filled up with energy and filled up with all of these positive things, right? And then they would take that energy and what they just felt and what that person just gave to them. Then the other person would open their arms and receive what they just gave and send it back and go back and forth and just uplift and energize. And when I tell you, what a powerful exchange. That's what we are. That's what we're capable of. Helping and healing each other. Not just in the 3D and 3D actions and, helping somebody through, like that's cool. That's good too. But we are so much more than our bodies. We are so much more than our experience. We are energy. We are energy. And at the core, we are love. And it's like, because we are God. God is in all of us. But it's up to us to know that. It's like, what is it? The saying, that God placed himself or hid himself in the last place that they would ever look, inside of themselves. Like, God is not outside of us. He's inside. That energy, that power, that force. We say he, but I prefer to say it. Because for me, God is a it, but I'm so used to saying he, and, that's funny. I'm seeing I'm the man upright. I'm the man. As I just said that, it just came out. Maybe God is maybe that is, hey, whatever, he, she, they, them, it, he, I know what that energy, what that force means to me. I know how that energy and that force works through me and has me here doing this. But even the fact that I'm even standing here today, able to do this, speaking the way that I am with you, you have no idea how far I've come to be here. That God allowed me to have a space where I can do this in peace. Safely, with all the things that I've gone through and experienced. When people want you to appear to be incoherent or unwell or mentally sick and so thrown off and so messed up and such so disturbed and all of this stuff, it's like, really? Really? Wow. Okay. Yeah, the spiritual path. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not easy work. But I'm telling you, the more that you open up and you allow God in, how I spoke about allowing that in, God fills me up with strength and power, and so that I can get through this. I'm not doing this alone. I feel the power. I feel my spirit being filled up. I don't really get into all that, but today I am. It's time. We got to move. It's an elevator. It's about the reading, but deeper than that, this is one aspect. This is a particular tool. A particular tool. I'm a healer of love. I'm able to heal in so many different ways. Just through conversation, I can help someone come to a different, perspective, in a matter of minutes that will change their entire life. And I'm not saying that I'm so in tune, I'm so aware, and I've had such experience that I'm able to help in a particular kind of way. And that's what I'm here to do. That's my purpose, I'm saying, what did you want from me? I just wanted to heal. I just wanted to help. I just wanted to be there. I don't like to see people suffering, and I definitely don't like to feel them suffer as an empath. I'm seeing I don't need your approval in reverse. Someone felt as though they don't or didn't need your approval. What did you want? What did you want from me? Okay, let's clarify that. I don't need your approval. Got it. This is us. This is you. What did you want from me? You want to know, what did they want from me? Why did they do this to you? Why did they... I got you. I got it. And they're saying, I don't need your approval. They're resisting. That's what this is. So they're saying, I don't need your approval, but they wanted your approval. And they don't have your approval right now. And that's making them, they're lost. They're lost without you. And they don't want to admit that. And you just want to know, what did they want? And they wanted your approval. They wanted your support. They wanted your encouragement. And that's what they miss. You know, it's like, I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. You're helping this person grow. It's like, it might be happening slowly, in increments, right? Like incrementally. But I feel like even for me recently, I had to work through certain things that, you know, were similar to things that I went through in the past, and I have to know now that that's not where I am, and that I have people around me that genuinely care for me, that love me, that support me, that have my back, that are there. And you don't know it until you're in a moment of crisis or something comes up and you need the support, and when you ask for it and you receive it and you've never gotten that before, that's when you know that you can let some things go. You don't have to carry that with you anymore. And it's like, that's how this works. That's how you heal. I'm not the only healer. A lot of us are healers. A lot of people heal. People heal me every day, so I can continue to heal others in my lane and in the capacity in which that I do so. You know, just God allowed me to step up and to speak here on this platform, doing what I do. But I do this every day. This is how I live every day. And people know that. People see that. And they feel that. You know. And I think when I first started this, I spoke about that. I'm like, I can't do this on a small scale anymore. I can't just have it be the people around me and in my community or where I end up. And, you know, people tried to silence me. They tried to take away my voice. They wanted me locked up in a box somewhere, either in a mental facility or in jail, when I've never hurt or harmed a soul. So it's like, it's real out here. It's real. This just came right back out. Wow. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. They're obviously emphasizing that, because they know this is real, and they didn't know real. They never had real anything, real family, real friends, you know, real support, real love. So when you have that, when you get that, and then it's gone, or it appears to be gone, or you feel the absence of, it's like nobody's playing the game with you. Nobody's mistreating you. Nobody's trying to love you and then leave you. It's you have to teach people how to treat you, and sometimes you got to show tough love, and you got to, you know, allow them to learn the lesson, to receive the blessing and then move past it, with a new attitude and a new mindset and new attitude. The best, if someone's truly sorry and when they come to you and are genuine and sincere and vulnerable and they share, where they are at and where they've been and why and what they did and how they made all of that. When they just get down to it, if someone comes to you and apologizes or says that they're sorry without changed behavior, then it's only manipulation. It's like people deserve second chances. People deserve a chance, period. Some of us may feel like we haven't even gotten a chance to get it right, to heal from the pain. A chance to move forward with a clean slate, to not be bound and held by the sickness and the darkness of our past. That's not fair. And I know about that far too well. So I would never do that to anybody else. I would never make anybody feel less than or make them feel incomplete or useless or, that they don't matter. The people that I care about matter, and I show how much they matter by how I handle them. I treat others like how I want and would like to be treated. I've always been that way, but it's like, I don't know any other way to be but me. So the hope is, for me, what do I want from someone? Just to treat me as I treat them. And I'm not saying perfectly and all the way in the lines. I'm saying it should be reciprocal. It should be balanced. And it's like, real love is unconditional. That means without bounds, but that also means that you don't have boundaries and that you don't, that you don't protect yourself or stand up for yourself when someone does something that doesn't feel right or doesn't feel like love. All right, let's get to it. Whew. Thank you, God, for allowing me to get that out. Thank you, God, for speaking through me, using me as a vessel. Letting them know that you're here, that you're with them, that you do exist, that you are real, that you love them. Not even just love them, that you cherish them. I say this from time to time, and I'm going to say this here because I don't know if I ever have, but when each one of us came into this realm with all of its darkness, we all have purpose, right? It's like based on our, the time that we were born and, how everything was aligned in the universe and outside of the universe. It's like God signs our names in the stars when each one of us is born. Now, you gonna tell me that we don't have purpose? That everything was aligned just so that we are all special in our own way? There's no such thing as imperfect, but our ideas and thoughts cause us to live imperfectly. We are not in sin. Sin is not knowing the truth and being unconscious, being in darkness and continuing to live this animalistic, primal, destructive life that leads to nowhere. So if you feel alone, it's okay. Because you need to know that you're never alone. To continue to seek truth, even through the heartache and pain. Because the pain, and the pain is a guide. The pain is to wake you up, to snap you out of it. Either you're going to I've had enough pain, I've had enough suffering, I want to change my ways. I want to change this, I want to do better, I want to feel better, I deserve better. We talk about our worth. We talk about self-care and self-love. That's knowing what you deserve, that you do matter, that you do count. What you say matters. How you think matters. Like we're here to do things, positive things, beautiful things. Don't let them win. Go within and seek the truth. And it might take some time, to get there, but just be on path to get the ball rolling, to get the transformation started. The metamorphosis that needs to take place, and we don't know how that's going to show up or what events are going to be the catalyst for it, how things will disrupt and come apart and be shaken around. Our world will come apart. So that we have to go to God, go to Him. Release the shadow. Ask God to take it from you. You don't need it. I don't want it. Surrender. Let God know that you are powerless, that you can't do this without Him. If you got to break down and cry and scream and yell, whatever you got to do, if you got to curse God, He wants you to do something. Acknowledge Him in some kind of way, because you're alive and breathe because of Him. And you still don't want to see Him. God is all around us. I see it. I hear Him. I feel Him. Come on, I can't even. Let's just go. Be careful what you wish for. And you know why they say that? You just might get it. And in this case, you need to get it. What's the alternative? What's the alternative? Yeah, I'm seeing heal and reverse. Not reverse, upright. And upright, reverse, whoever. Everybody needs to heal. We all need healing. We all need healing. We all are healing. Are healing. All right, for whoever this may apply to, whatever you're thinking or contemplating or wondering, the answer is maybe. That means, maybe means it's up in the air. So let's clarify that. Yeah, whoever you're not reaching out to, reach out to them. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting on? Crown chakra. What did it say? You have nothing to fear but fear itself. Fear is an illusion. Fear is an illusion. Yeah, I'm seeing spiritual strength in reverse. So it's not too late. It's not too late. All right. Yeah, see? You got to be sure. I said maybe, right, in reverse, and then it came up, be more specific in reverse. See? They don't even know what to ask for. They don't even really know how to go about this or what. Go deeper. Go deeper. Open up and go deeper. This ain't no surface thing. The answer is not on the surface. Your healing is not on the surface. It's not shallow. It's like, go deeper. And I'm a Pisces. We go deep. You don't get deeper than this. Don't get no deeper. I am water. You want to talk about depths? You want to talk about feelings? You want to talk about emotions? I feel it all. I feel it all. And I'm still patient with people that are dealing with their own pain. It's like, and their own stuff. I'm like, I feel everything. All of this. And still, here I am. Being loved. Being kind. Being true. Because my hope is to lessen the pain, to show people, you can trust, you can love, you can feel, it's okay. That's always been my way. Because I feel things the way that I do, so intensely. Yeah, you could be awaiting results, and you're going to still be waiting because the work is not, you know. First, we have to we have to be open-minded, and then we have to be, willing and accept what's going on. It's like that takes time, and for people that aren't used to that, that could take time. But I'm seeing opportunity in reverse, so the opportunity is here. Let's see what happens. Whoa, let's see what happens here. All right, the children card in reverse is coming in again. Remember how this came out in last night's reading? If you didn't hear last night's reading, or all these other readings, because they all they all fit, they all apply. There's all so much information in there. There's things to know, and maybe answers that might come, or things you were contemplating and weren't sure. So I changed most of the titles. I still have I think 9 more that I need to change. I'll just do that today, because it's like the title I feel is will, whoever it resonates with, it will attract who it needs to attract, and and that's that. So the children, your love life is being affected by children, and when I hear that, is your actions, your behaviors, your thoughts are affecting children that may be involved in a situation. I'm seeing you deserve love in reverse. You are lovable. Yeah, you are lovable. Lovable, loved. Okay. Yep. Seeing maybe in reverse again, but this, okay, so this should clarify it. I'm glad this is here. Balance. And this is what needs to happen. But there's, lacking balance, lack of organization, poor financial decisions, just overall poor decision making. And balance, upright, speaks to resourcefulness, up and downs, because that's still going to happen regardless. Ups and downs are still going to happen. But being adaptable, adaptability, flexibility, juggling life, juggling money, transferring money, profit and loss. These things will happen still. When I say still, just the ebb and flow of life, the ups and downs of life, the twists and turns of life, as you, become more aware and more conscious and more present, things are still going to happen. As we become more and more enlightened and awakened, it's still going to happen. It's all in how we handle it and how we manage it and how we push through and how we, know that we are the creator of our own reality. God is the creator, and he allowed us to create, to be creative, and not just on paper or, on a canvas or, on a TV screen being an actor, or, through music or through dance. And, those are different expressions, but we can create our reality, literally what we live in. And that's can be perceived as dangerous, I guess, to this construct that we're currently in. And so they try to keep us in low vibrational thinking and feeling and understanding. Okay, so we got transferring money, profit and loss, income, and the outgoing, financial decisions, financial stress, partnership. Yeah. And stress is still going to happen. We just have to know how to manage our stress and have enough experience to know, hey, if I do X, Y, Z, this will turn this around. Or, let me go to who I can, who I know I can trust to get support and to get assistance in this, so I don't have to take this on alone. Seeing truth in reverse. So they're finally seeing the truth. They're finally getting it. Now let's see if they got it. That's the first step. No need to worry in reverse. They're worried. There's no need to worry. If you're living authentically, if you're living in truth, if you're living in honesty, nobody can turn that away. When we're vulnerable and we show who we really are, you won't be turned away. It's a what is fear? False evidence appearing real. Yeah. Stop caring about what others think. This is your life to live. This is your life to live. Your life to love and live. Yeah. You gotta love. You gotta live. Be open. Be who you really are. Okay, I'm seeing in reverse. Stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. Woo. Yeah. Flow with the current. Don't resist the current. That's how you drown. And then there's no need to. All right. This is good. I'm seeing hope in reverse. We're finally getting somewhere with this energy. This stuff has been coming up for a minute. They finally getting it. They're finally seeing it for what it is and not how they wanted to see it. And they're I guess now they're finally seeing that they don't have to protect themselves. Yeah, I'm seeing the full upright, which speaks to innocence, freedom, originality, adventure, travel, foolishness, carelessness, idealism, youth, spontaneity, lack of commitment, new beginnings. Why is lack of commitment here in the upright position? Okay, so through their lack of commitment, through them not being honest and truthful, not freeing themselves, not letting their guard down, still maybe thinking about this, still going, having moment to moment, it might be like going back and forth about it and still having like foolish thoughts or whatever, being careless still. Yeah, you just got to be spontaneous, to receive this. You got to just go for it. It's time to embark on a brand new beginning. And that's what they want, a brand new beginning. They want it to be like how it used to be. It can't be like how it used to be. And if this happens the right way, it'll only be better. So imagine that. Better than what it already was. I'm seeing weight in reverse. Why is weight here? Is there anything else with it? I don't see anything. Alright. Oh, wait, here we go. Alright. Because this looks like the last card. Well, no, it's not the last card for now. These are, too. Alright, so we got weight, right? In reverse. So, see, there's some things that they need to correct. The Queen of Swords in reverse, There was gossip and malicious lies. It was things that were said. One who puts people down, and can't be trusted. And it's like they lost their credibility by creating these, they made themselves look bad by trying to correct this without correcting it. And it's like all they did was, cover it up. And I guess they don't know how to fix this. Because they made it bigger than what it actually was, and now they're faced with that dilemma. So it just makes them look away. They're gonna have to eat that, and they should, because all it was is still operating from old behaviors, old thought processes. So This is a learning experience, a learning lesson, and moving forward. It's like, why do we can't take things so, seriously or whatever? People make mistakes, but people also should correct their mistakes as well, if they care enough to do so, if it matters to them enough, if they are who they say they are. All right, so that's it for them. Oh, wait. And if they do that, there's, material harvest. So, like, all the things that they want, if they felt like they were being blocked, that they've been cut off or shut off, that's because God shut them off, because this was a spiritual connection, a spiritual union that they, did this with. And so the consequence was, it's spiritual in nature. So, I'm seeing justice. Okay, so that's it for them. So the rest of this is for us, for you guys over here, okay? So we got justice upright. So justice, karmic justice, consequences, truth, honesty, integrity, cause and effect, life lessons. So yeah, this is a life lesson for everybody. I get what I give. That goes both ways. What they get, what we get. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about one person and I won and I was right and like or whatever. All of that foolishness. This is not about being right or wrong. Okay. All right, we got love upright. Yeah, it's like you can have a love again. You can have love again, and a deeper love, a spoken love, not an unspoken love. Somebody might have been going through it with this. I'm seeing improving health, maybe not eating, not sleeping, not taking care of themselves, really like going through it. Maybe hygiene and feeling low and down and depressed, or overwhelmed and uninspired. All of those things. Heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting, open your heart, getting together. All right, looks like maybe we might have something here. All right, what else? All right, we got nurturing upright, Queen of Cups, a choice based on sincere feelings, imagination, dreams, empathy, interest, deep feelings. So you could appear, now this is again male and female, male and female are interchangeable or whatever. This is about energy, not gender and such. So because you could appear to be like a mother figure or a father figure or a mother substitute or a father substitute for this person. You play a significant role in their life currently and even in the near future events. So it might have seemed like this was a huge disaster and all this stuff that they created, but the lesson, not just for them, but for everyone and the whole entire thing, like this can all be turned around, but they have to do this, and it puts them in a position of growth and them stepping into who they actually are and not who they want to be. Obstacles and challenges, it ain't gonna be easy. It ain't easy. But all this takes practice. All this stuff, honesty takes practice. I heard that the other day, and that struck me because I'm like, yeah, it's like you have the choice to decide that I want to change my life and I want to live like this today. I have never, and no one else should do this. You don't hold people in places and spaces. You don't do that. Like, you allow people to grow. You allow people to change. You don't, do that. It's like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. I know. All right, so All right, we got foresight upright. So I'm seeing forward planning, moving forward, self-confidence, self-belief, freedom, success, happy with choices / outcome, hard work paying off, experience in life. I also see travel. Yeah. So we got that. Yeah, so this was a karmic lesson, a karmic relationship, which means that this person was from the past, a past life, past lives, and you came into this realm this time around to fix this stuff once and for all. So that's why, this was triggering, and it felt so deep, because it was surface stuff, but it ran so deep because it wasn't just from now. It's just echoing through time, only to be realized and accepted and hopefully healed, letting go and loving you. That's all. All right. Yeah, because there was a sabotage going on, but this can be rebuilt with persistent working on it. It's going to have to be worked at. All right, we got Page of Pentacles, new job. All right, good news in earthly matters, solid beginning, setting goals, opportunity to increase income, books, negotiations, an open-minded person, someone you can count on, one who is willing to learn. Yeah. So this energy, it feels lighter. I don't know why, but something happened. Something's going on. Maybe somebody intervened or something, or because this doesn't feel like the way that this feels. It feels like something happened. I don't know if it was a dream or something profoundly happened. Something profound happened outside of them that caused them to, I guess, see things differently or clearly or clearer, or got the ball rolling. And now I feel like now they know what to do, kind of thing, because they didn't know what to do and now they know what to do. So I feel this like energy of, doing it or whatever, or the anticipating or wanting to just like get it over with. Get it over with. Alright, I'm seeing passion, insane chemistry, like no other. Not like each other, sorry. like each other equally, having fun. Yeah. I feel like that's what's missed, is that balance, that connection. All right, we got... All right, pause. Let me see. Pause. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Ha ha ha. Listen up. Allow yourself to step back, look at all of the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. That's a fact. Yeah, they got to go about this the right way. So I don't know what that is or what that, All right, I'm seeing detach. All right, you're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out, and let go of your attachment to it. Wow. Yeah. It's like, don't go into this expecting anything, but go into it, with an open heart and with your guard down and being vulnerable and speaking the truth, whatever it may be, so that you do get what you're, looking for. But all right. Yeah, this is okay, I got a few more and then, all right, we got give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. Always give. Always give. Yeah. All right, I'm seeing choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. Yeah, no more waiting. Remember it said wait? It's like, no, the time is now. All right. And I also see this in reverse for them, because I guess they felt like their abundance was blocked. And I feel like this energy feels like whatever is going on with you is supposed to be happening with them or to them with you. So they felt like their abundance was blocked because they weren't aligned with you. It's like their future is aligned with yours. That's how they see things. And when they're not in alignment with you, they feel like they're not on path or that things are off. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply, and trust that it's on its way. Yes. This came up twice. This is interesting. I'm seeing wedding. This situation involves marriage. Oh, I should have probably read this card first. Engagement ring. It's engagement and then marriage, right? This person, I guess, wants to, they love you and they want to be engaged and then have a wedding, be married. Engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Wow. What an ending to the story. All right, I hope that helps you guys. This always helps me. Oh, no, this card don't go in here. This always helps me. It looks so similar. Yeah. I'm glad that, the energy of last night was so amped up, and I was doing laughing and doing all this stuff because it was so intense and I didn't know what else to do. And then I'm doing the reading and I'm like, oh wow, this is deep. And so I was trying my best to work with it and then speak to you guys about it so that I could put it out there so that you guys could, get what you need out of it. It was a lot going on. All right, so the Soul's Truth card reads today, what passion am I ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Today's soul action, write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. Ooh. I love that. All right. I'm so glad that things are back to normal as far as because I'm telling you, I almost didn't post last night. I'm like, no, you need to post it because it ain't about me. It's about what you guys need. And, you know, the thing was, is like, nothing really happened. Well, I was like, I just didn't feel comfortable because it was like, I knew that I was dealing with the energy a particular way. And it's like, it is what it is. I'm not going to like judge it or whatever, or judge myself in it or whatever. It is what it is. It was what it was. That was then. This is now. We're back on track. This is what's going on. It is what it is. I posted it. It's there. So, so that's where I'm at with that. You know, it's like so many things were coming up in it, and it was like, that's what it was. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay? And then here we are today. So it seems like, you know, we can move on and past this energy in these readings, because, you know, I remember when Mercury retrograde was going on, it was like, why does things feel like it just keeps repeating and repeating? I'm like, man, this stuff just keeps coming out. I'm like, all right, okay. So, but that's where we were at that time. It was like, not necessarily repeating, but it just, things felt slowed down and stuff was coming up, you know, again and again. It's like, yeah, it's probably because Mercury retrograde. And I'm like, yeah, I hope that people are getting this, because this is a crucial time, and so on and so on. And that's why it's Mercury retrograde, because we need to learn the lesson down. Da, 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 da. See, I can kind of remember that, right? But anyway, so here we are now. And let's keep moving forward. Remember, loving hearts always to stay open. It's worth it, I'm telling you. We ain't got no choice, okay? The alternative, it's not what we want. That's not who we are. Stay open.
If you enjoyed your time here with us, let's make this thing official. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You can also find me on Instagram at True Healing Love Doctor, as well as TrueHealingLoveDoctor.com, where you can find all of our products and services. Until next time, stay open, loving hearts. More will be revealed later.